I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody's blessed and having a wonderful day. I don't know how you can be um, just, I guess, in this world right now, it's hard to be over blessed. Do you see what I'm saying? Especially in America, because of what's going on in America right now, you guys. What's going on in America right now is the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. What's going on in America right now is the wildest thing. And so here's the thing about it. You are blessed if you have a community and a nation and a people that you can rely on. Those things are blessings. But if you're in America right now, let me tell you, it's looking grim for you to have a people, for you to have a nation, and for you to have blessing. No matter what status you're in, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, if you're in America right now, it's not looking good. You're in the belly of the beast. You're heart of darkness right now, you guys. So let me explain why this is of dire consequence, you guys. So if you've been paying attention, you will have noticed that Trump has put out an AI video about what he wants to do to Gaza. Now, he didn't put it out from his own account, but it looks like there was another company that created the video and Trump shared it. Now, people are talking about it's a troll. People are saying that it's this and that. But you guys have to understand the symbology and the imagery that's being put out in the video. And not only that, the actual reality of what is happening. You literally have Israel, false Israel, Magog Israel, that just bombed into obliteration the people on the Gaza Strip, with the whole Arab world watching and doing nothing. Remember, these are supposed to be their Arab brothers, their Muslim brothers. Excuse me. These are supposed to be their Arab brothers, their Muslim brothers, and they've just sat and watched 40,000 women and children get bombed into oblivion. They would tell them to go to a safe house, they'd bomb the safe house. They tell them to go to a safe city, they'd bomb the safe city. They have literally destroyed the country, Gaza, or that area, Gaza. It's so that they can rebuild in a Trump-style resort casino paradise on literally the backs and the blood of innocent people. Do you guys realize that this has gone on right in front of our faces for the past nearly 2 years, where they've bombed and destroyed? Let me get my sons.
Hey, y'all cut that down. I'm making a video.
Well, cut that, y'all. Where they literally bombed and destroyed women and children in order to make this casino, resort, hotel community. Do you guys understand that this is what is happening? And it's not anywhere. It's not just anywhere in the world. It's in the most prophesied country in all of history. They are literally forming Israel into Israel. They are literally forming Jerusalem into ancient Jerusalem, except with Magog there and not Israel. Do you understand what I mean? And Trump, a person named Trump, is doing it. A person whose name is Trump for trumpet is doing these things. You guys don't know how prophetically significant these events are. These are the most prophetically significant events to ever happen in my lifetime. This is the most prophetically significant event to happen since at least 1948, when the Ashkenazi Jews renamed the state of Palestine to Israel. These are the times, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't understand what's going on, if you understand what symbols that they're throwing at you, you're not going to understand what's actually happening. You guys have to realize that this is the Magogite feet and toes empire unifying itself under one entity, you guys, under one person, Donald Trump. Donald Trump is who they are strategically forming around the entire Magog world is forming around Donald Trump, you guys. You have to understand that since he's taking this position, since he's taking this role, that means this is what he's been put here to do. That everything else around him has been a conduit for him to assume this role, you guys. We know the adventures of Baron Trump have been out for 100 years. The author of The Adventures of Baron Trump wrote that book in 1898. So over 100 years ago, false prophesying about this Trump person coming to rule, or at least announcing that this is what they have planned. Do you understand what I mean? And not only that, that's not even the most egregious thing that we have to connect to biblical prophecy. In the video, Trump has made himself a golden statue, a tall 100-foot golden statue in the video of Trump. In the video, and the music in the background is saying Trump is coming to bring the light. He's coming to conquer, coming to do all these different things. You know, it's literally worship. It's worship. It's bow to the golden idol. And we know who made the golden idol, y'all. We know who made the golden idol. The golden idol is representative of Nebuchadnezzar. And even in all of social media right now, they're calling it a golden calf, right? They're calling it a golden calf. It's not a golden calf, y'all. It's Nebuchadnezzar's golden statue. So you guys recognize that everyone was forced to bow Nebuchadnezzar's golden statue, or they were thrown into the fiery furnace, you guys. Or they were thrown into the fiery furnace. Nebuchadnezzar's golden statue is world domination. That's what that represents. World domination. Remember, the statue itself had a head made of gold, shoulders and chest made out of silver, abdomen and waist or thighs made out of bronze, legs made out of iron, and feet and toes made out of iron and miry clay. This is the statue in Daniel chapter 2. And we know in Daniel chapter 3, after Daniel tells Nebuchadnezzar the interpretation of the statue, with him being the head of gold and the next kingdom to come after him, the Persians, being a little bit less valuable, but also having a world king. Next kingdom to come after them, the Greeks, a little bit less value, but also having a world kingdom. And then the nation to come after them, made of iron, the Romans, having a strong, really, really strong, but not so bright metal in that era. Strong, but not bright in that era. Then you have after that the iron and miry clay. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the feet and the toes kingdom. That's the divided kingdom that's also connected, that has all these different kings associated with it. In Daniel 7, the last beast, the last and final kingdom to come on the planet before Mashiach comes and destroys the statue. Well, Trump is linking himself to the statue. He is linking himself to the statue, you guys. That is big. That's huge. That is a huge revelation for you guys to understand. So that means it can't be Rome. That means it can't be Edom. That means it must be another nation. Trump is the Gog, Magog, ruler of the world right now. And he's announcing that by showing you the golden statue. We know that Nebuchadnezzar ignored the meaning of the dream that Daniel told him and said, oh, well, all the generations of the world will be the golden statue that I put up. I will control all the kingdoms of the world, all the ages of the world through time. That's what I'm going to do. This is Nebuchadnezzar. This is Nebuchadnezzar's mind as he knows the interpretation of the statue, but is making the statue after himself. This is what Trump is symbolizing now. He's saying he recognizes that he's the leader of the last kingdom, the last feet and toes kingdom. He recognizes that and said, hey, I'm the statue now. And the statue is all of gold, symbolizing Babylon and Magog, you guys. The golden statue is Babylon, Babylonian Magog. He's got his own face, his own likeness on the statue. That means he knows. That means he knows the final kingdom. That means he knows what his role and purpose is. That means he's announcing America as Babylon. He's announcing America as Babylon, y'all. If y'all know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. He's announcing America as Babylon. And do you think he's going to give that up? No. He's telling you right now that he is the king of Babylon. Donald Trump is announcing himself to right now be the king of Babylon in the Magog Empire. You guys, we recognize that at the end of the world, Magog will be in control, according to Ezekiel chapter 38 and chapter 39. We know that Magog is both before the 1,000-year kingdom and after the 1,000-year kingdom because of Revelation. It says that the devil will be loosed from his pit and he will go and gather up the nations which are in the four corners of the earth. Remember, are in the four corners. That means that they were already there. And then it says God, Magog, as if we're supposed to know already who these people are. And we do. We know them to be the Scythians. We know them to be the German barbarians that have come from, the Eurasian steppe, conquering Germany, conquering the Middle East, conquering, Asia, West Asia, and destroying, changing the racial demographic of the entire world. But they've done it from these divided kingdoms. They've done it from France, done it from Germany. They've done it from China. They've done it from Saudi Arabia. They've done it from all of these different places. Now, they've come together to do it as one. This is the unification of Gog and Magog under Donald Trump. You guys are not recognizing that the Arabs aren't doing anything to stop him from leveling Gaza and changing it into a resort. An agreement. You have to understand that the fake Israelites that are there are in agreement. You have to understand that a lot of white people in America are in agreement. You have to understand that he's consolidating, going to Canada and trying to make Canada the 51st state because he's consolidating his Gogite military. He's consolidating his Gogite lands, rule. That's what is happening before your eyes. You people get Esau out of your mind because this ain't got nothing to do with Esau. Esau is not the white man. Magog is. And this is a much greater prophecy because Magog is at the end of the world, not age, the world. Magog is at the end of the world. Esau was at the end of the age, which was the age of Messiah to begin, the age of Jacob to begin. Remember, Esau was the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning one that is to follow. That word is not world. That word is age. And so the age of Jacob started with Messiah. The age of Esau ended with Herod. Esau was black. We know that Esau was described as Admonai, the same color as David and Solomon. And we know David and Solomon weren't white. They were black. They were brown skinned like the red heifer. Same word described all three of the red heifer, Admonai, Esau, Admonai, David, Admonai, Solomon, Admonai. So we know there's no way in hell that Esau could be white. No way in hell that Esau could be white. Do you understand? But there is every way for it to be Magog, because Magog has been described as white all the way back since the time of the Romans, all the way back since the time of the Greeks. The Romans and the Greeks weren't white. So you connecting Edom to Rome don't even matter, because Rome wasn't white. Rome wasn't white, you guys. But guess who is white? Magog. And here's the thing. You have a Magogite ruler right now calling himself Trump, named Trump, and building a golden statue. Building a golden statue in the digital world, but still representing himself as a golden statue, letting you know that he is that fifth iteration on the statue, that he is defeating his empire, that is coming to fruition right now before your eyes. If you don't know, now you know, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking at world Babylon being built in front of you and Israel being the focus point through America. You have an Israel, America, Germany, China, Saudi Arabian alliance now. Oh, don't let me forget Russian alliance. You're looking at the feet and the toes trying to come together in front of us under the statue. You guys, it can't be any clearer than this. It cannot be any clearer than what you are witnessing right before your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. It cannot make itself any more clear. You have to yield to prophecy. You have to understand what prophecy is telling you right now. And prophecy is not lying to you. Prophecy from thousands of years ago is not lying to you. It's coming together as if it was in a playbook, as if it was planned, because it was. You are in Babylon if you're in America. You are in Babylon if you're in Israel. And Israel is getting ready to announce itself as ruler through Trump. You guys, Magog took it over. Magog took over 1,500 years ago, but now they're establishing this world kingdom that will introduce the beast system. That mark of the beast is coming. The beast system is here. The leader, the ruler of the system is here. The family, the dynasty, the Trump dynasty is here. The trumpets are here. Now, we're not in the Trump era, I don't think. But what we are in is the era of trouble, of wearing out the saints. Scripture says that in Daniel 7, that last kingdom will wear out the saints. This is what's getting ready to happen, you guys. That's already happening. We are the saints. The children of Israel are the saints, not the Christians, not the Muslims, not the false Israelites that are in the Ashkenazi. We are called African Americans. The diaspora that are in all these other countries too. Brazil, England, Thailand, the Philippines, India. You have black populations in each of these places that are oppressed. Mexico. You have black populations in Mexico. The Negritos, the Afro-Mexicans. You have to understand that it's like this everywhere, that there's a white population and a black population, or a light-skinned population and a black population everywhere, that this is the flavor of the end of the world, the Magogite takeover. This is what the end of the world looks like. You've woken up in the end of the world. You've come to realization at the end of the world. You were born at the time of the end. You're born when Gog and Magog takes over and announces themselves as the statue. You are alive and awake in this era. What are you going to do about it? In these revolutionary times, revolutionary minds must react in a revolutionary way, and not outside the scripture, in a righteous manner. A righteous revolution shoots no weapon, has no gun. A righteous revolution has understanding to go, to see, to move. This is what's going on right now, guys. And I'm just telling you, be prepared. Trump announcing himself as the golden statue means he's the king of the world, means he is Nebuchadnezzar, but not Nebuchadnezzar as in the golden head. Nebuchadnezzar is in the golden feet and toes. Announcing yourself as Babylon is the most prophetic thing that has happened yet. And you guys should pay very, very, very close attention. And I guess I don't have anything else to say. I could go on a rant about this even more, but it's mind blowing that people aren't recognizing what's going on or are misinterpreting what's happening right now. Mind blowing. So you have to understand, and you have to understand it through prophetic revelation, you guys. And I guess that's all I've got. But pay attention, keep your eyes open, and get ready. Time is now. Shalom, shalom, you guys.